For decades, the prevailing belief in aging research was that meaningful intervention had to occur early, before cellular damage accumulated or age-related decline set in. But recent findings are challenging that notion, showing that certain treatments, even when introduced later in life, can still produce substantial improvements in health, resilience, and even lifespan. This represents a major shift in our understanding of the biological aging process and offers new hope for interventions that are not just preventive but restorative, even in older individuals. Among the compounds gaining attention are psilocybin and NAD+ boosters, both of which have demonstrated benefits in older animals and, increasingly, in human studies. Psilocybin, traditionally studied for its psychological effects, has now been shown to reduce inflammation, lower oxidative stress, and support cellular health in ways that could slow or even partially reverse aspects of biological aging. Intriguingly, these effects are not limited to young organisms. In older mice, psilocybin administration improved physical endurance, reduced markers of cellular senescence, and enhanced brain plasticity. The compound appears to work through multiple pathways, including modulating serotonin receptors and supporting telomere maintenance, suggesting it has wide-ranging impacts on systems that typically decline with age. Similarly, NAD+ boosters like nicotinamide riboside, NR, or nicotinamide mononucleotide, NMN, have emerged as powerful tools in age-related health optimization. NAD+ is a critical coenzyme involved in energy metabolism, DNA repair, and the activation of sirtuins, enzymes that regulate aging and stress responses. As we age, NAD+ levels naturally decline, contributing to mitochondrial dysfunction, inflammation, and reduced tissue repair. Supplementing with NAD+ precursors in older animals has led to notable improvements in muscle strength, cardiovascular function, cognitive performance, and metabolic balance. Even when introduced in later stages of life, these compounds have extended lifespan in mice and improved markers of health span, demonstrating that age-related decline is not as irreversible as once thought. What makes these findings particularly exciting is the implication that the aging process remains plastic, even after significant wear and tear has occurred. Cells retain a surprising capacity for repair and renewal when given the right signals or substrates. This opens the door to a wider range of interventions that don't just delay aging but potentially reverse some of its effects, restoring function to aging tissues and reactivating youthful cellular behavior. In practical terms, this suggests that it's never too late to take steps toward better health and longevity. While early intervention is still ideal, the new data imply that even older individuals can benefit meaningfully from targeted therapies. These results are especially relevant in an aging global population, where millions of people could stand to gain improved quality of life and function, not just added years, but better ones. The broader lesson is that aging is not a static or predetermined process. With the right tools, whether pharmacological, nutritional, or behavioral, it may be possible to significantly influence the trajectory of aging at almost any point in life. That doesn't mean aging can be reversed entirely or indefinitely, but it does mean that age-related deterioration is more flexible than previously believed. Research continues to explore additional interventions, including senolytics, mitochondrial enhancers, and stem cell therapies, that may further expand the window of opportunity for late-life rejuvenation. As science deepens its understanding of how aging works at the molecular level, optimism is growing. Late-life interventions are no longer seen as too little, too late. Instead, they're emerging as viable strategies for restoring health, improving vitality, and extending the years we can live with purpose and strength. This evolving perspective is not just hopeful, it's empowering, suggesting that aging, far from being a one-way decline, might be something we can actively shape, even later in life.